It's Jamie with Southeastern Soul Tribe here for your reading. It's such a happy day for me. I'm excited. So I was attempting this relocation thing again, and where it's sunny and 75, and I've been waiting on my license to get transferred to the Department of Health in the state that I'm in, and I finally got it today. So my job starts next Tuesday, and I'm excited about that. It's been fun. It's been a lot of work, but it's been fun. So that's good news for me as a Libra. Let's see what's going on for you guys. All right. So this reading is for my Libra collective, for whatever placement you have in Libra. Let's get it started and see what's going on for the collective Libras out there. Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides. I brought back out this energy oracle. I've been feeling it for the last few days. I've had it for a long time. Remember, if you like a personal reading, please let me know. Like, share, and subscribe for those of you who haven't already. And for my returning subscribers, thank you for your continued support. I so appreciate that. All right, let's see what's going on for my Libras. Ooh, community wanted to come out. I also saw on the split just then the anxiety card, but community. So you may have been leaning on a community, or a community may have been very much something that you made a lot of investments in, whether it be time, whether it be money, or something like that. But your community has been something that you felt was important in your past, for sure. Let's see what's in the middle of this. Hostilities. Now, it's going from a 7 card to the 26, which comes down to an 8. So there is progression here, but you may have faced hostilities, or you may be in the middle of dealing with something that feels a little hostile or hard to come against, or you may have felt pushback of some kind, or you may be feeling pushback now in some way. We'll get some clarification on that for you guys, but the hostilities card is here. It may have something to do with work or something you've been working on. But blossoming abundance is coming at the bottom of the deck. That's the number 3. Teamwork might be very big here, or including other people in the community, or creating a new community that creates a feeling of abundance for ourselves, or it could be about money. Okay, so definitely something is changing here, and I can't help but feel like there's a new start. Let's see what the Moonology Oracle says about all this. Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides, for the highest good of my Libra placements. I found a great shady spot to do this reading today. I was so frustrated today because I was trying to do my taxes, and apparently the ID Me app, I got locked out of it because I don't know why. I still don't know why. It keeps sending me in circles. And I sat on hold for 35 minutes waiting on a agent, because they need to do a video call so I can verify my ID with me. And it gets to the connection and it hangs up on me. It hung up on me. And I was like, I can't wait for another 35 minutes on these people. I'm tabling this for tomorrow or Monday or something, because I was so frustrated. I knew that if I got on the phone with an agent, that I wouldn't be able to contain my irritation, hostilities. So that's for sure. That's where my hostilities might have come from for today. So let's see. So if you guys have had any issues with dealing with the IRS and the ID me system, you need pointers, let me know. Because I can't submit my taxes unless I have this number that I'm supposed to have. Drop the card. Anyway, your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. So yeah, Taurus is a very fixed energy, you know. When we talk about a full moon, we're talking about things that we need to release that might hold us up. And dreaming needing a practical plan is definitely, you know, I've been dealing with that a lot, you know, because I had this dream that I wanted to pursue, and I tried it before. I have failed twice due to unforeseen circumstances, but this is the first time that I like backed up, punted, went back to Tennessee, re-scrambled everything around, and then come up with a better plan this time, and then set sail with a better plan ensue. But the planning stage never ends, because just because you reach one goal don't mean that you stop making goals. And so I have some other future goals that are set forth for me, and making that practical plan and doing the things every day, boots on the ground, is the only way for us to do that. So if you've been going after something, make sure you have a plan in place of some kind that helps you get the ball rolling, even if it's a little bit every day toward whatever that goal is. Well, Spirit had two more for you. So making practical plans with the community, pulling on your community to help bring your plans together, because as a Libra, we are supposed to be able to balance those relationships in our lives. That's important, okay? So making plans with the community, or being able to integrate the people that you meet within the community, or people that are part of your community, into the plan that you're trying to create for yourself. So hostilities, it's a time to give rather than take with the new moon in Virgo. So there might be some things that within our plan that we might need to let go of in order to make it a little more self-focused, to drive that forward with the hostilities. Some people might get upset with you, or might be upset with you right now for being selfish, but it's saying a time to give rather than take. So maybe it's giving in communication, talking with those people in order to keep the relationships balanced, but keeping good personal boundaries within whatever goals you set and within whatever that plan is. And then with blossoming abundance, we're talking about the full moon in Sagittarius. The truth also in looking at the bigger picture. Okay, when we're looking at the bigger picture and the blossoming abundance, I'm seeing looking for the long game. What is this long game that you're playing, and how do the moves that you make now, even the small ones as they add up, create your trajectory into a bigger plan, which will create blossoming abundance that has a strong foundation, your foundational support within the community, the practical plans that you can like stand on as stepping stones. So looking at the bigger picture is definitely something that is important. And I can't help but notice at the bottom of the deck was, it's time to take action with the new moon in Aries. So, what can we do to go in that direction and to create change and to create movement so that we don't stay stagnant in any situation that we're looking at? So, let's go ahead and see what our Libra Collective is looking at with the tarot. We'll get some clarification here, okay? Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides, for the highest good of our Libra Collective. Show us what they need to see. Give me some information here on the practical plan in the community. What is it that the High Priestess? So when we're talking about integrating into the community and the Pisces energy, it's really drawing on our intuitive feelings when it comes to including all that within your community and your practical plans. Only tell what's needed. It's okay to hold some of that in. The High Priestess, she knows a lot, but she don't say everything. So it's asking you to perhaps don't say everything. Hold some of it back until it's necessary and draw on your intuition as to when that you make your next move or say the next thing. Okay? What else does Libra need to know about this? Be loving and kind, genuinely, I heard, in your messages. These pages are messages, okay? And it's cup energy. So, it's genuine. You might be dealing with a younger water sign as well. Pisces. Anything we need to know about that? Also, in the recent past, there could have been something hidden that had to do with, or hidden messages that had a lot of water energy involved in it. Somebody you might have been a friend with or something like that. And you may have been dealing with the Queen of Wands. Hidden messages. Seeing what is beneath the surface within the community. Drawing on your intuition and having the Queen of Wands, the audacity, the self-confidence, moving forward and drawing on that strength. So there's Leo energy here. Leo and Pisces energy in the past. Your dreams need a practical plan. You have the strength and you have the stamina and the self-confidence. And you've had it in the past. And now you may face some hostilities going forward. And it's time to give rather than take. Show me that middle message for Libra, Page of Swords. In all your communication, show honesty, integrity, and get the knowledge within the community and draw on the knowledge that you already have and communicate it effectively in a truthful manner. Younger air energy could be here, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And like I said, over here we've got Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, and Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But in the moment, younger air energy, or just an air friendship. There's an air of friendship here. Even with the hostilities that we face, it's time to give rather than take. And what should we be giving? It's okay to pass judgment, or for you to make a judgment call when hostilities come up against you or pushback. Making that judgment call and not making the Lover's card being in reverse, not making impulsive decisions, making informed decisions. Could also be dealing with a Gemini who's not acting at their highest. And then here we have an Emperor that's in reverse. father figure, husband figure, Aries, Taurus, or Libra, not in their highest. Or we may be choosing not to. We may be making a judgment call about someone who is an Emperor reversed, choosing not to partner there, bowing out. There may be a message coming in about a judgment call, or you may be sending a message about a judgment call that we're not going to partner here with this. Give me some more information on this Emperor and the Gemini in reverse. Support. What about that support? Queen of Pentacles. You may be second guessing supporting a certain individual. Getting up and under someone. The Queen of Pentacles is side-eyeing an Emperor that's in reverse. So somebody who has potential to be all of that, but they might be a wee bit controlling, manipulative. I don't like the Gemini card, so there might be something about the communication is upside down or wrong in that way. And I can't help but notice there's 8 of Swords here. Somebody feeling stuck here in that, the 8 of Swords. That could be in jail, but it also could be stuck in our mind about that. I see the Queen of Pentacles holding here. If you have Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo in your chart, where you may just be embodying a Queen of Pentacles, highly supported and everything, looking over at this Emperor that's in reverse and maybe trying to decide whether you're going to make that choice or not. And right now it's up in the air. We feel a little stuck about it, and that decision or that lack of decision could cause some hostility going forward. And hostile, it feels like such a heavy word to me when it could just be pushback, you know. And what's the advice on this? Make small, tangible offers. Don't make promises you can't keep. And be the King of Swords when you have to. Be very cutting, careful, and decisive. Stand your ground. Or you could just be dealing with a very headstrong Libra energy, masculine. Stubborn guy. He's not necessarily the light and fluffy, loving guy in the mix. He's just very direct and cutting about things. But on going forward with blossoming abundance and looking at the bigger picture, the Empress comes in. Being in an Empress energy, Taurus, Libra, and Aries, in the feminine is the embodiment of all 4 of those queens. So this Empress, if this is you, and I feel like it could be, learning to balance that or the feminine energy, being in receptive mode, open heart, open mind, learning, open to learning, and sitting on her throne, because she don't chase. People come to her. Look at the bigger picture. You have blossoming abundance coming in. So if you have to cut out things back here that are not serving you or causing you pushback, then that's a pushback. And sometimes you've got to go in the direction where it's flowing. Okay? 2 of Wands. Decision-making time. You can smell something good coming. You just can't always see it. Hold on to what we have, but don't be so grip tight on it that we can't expand. The fear alone of holding on to something will block abundance for us. The sun is seeking happiness. Leo energy. It's bright, happy, and confident. Okay? And that's going forward what we're being asked. What else can we maybe not see? The Two of Swords. This can either be defensive energy or it's a choice between two. Deciding not to go back toward things that are nostalgic or something like that. Cutting out that old energy. Or looking back and feeling left out. So that's more in the feelings. So not looking at the past, I feel like that's a crossroads of both of the same energy. We're allowing something old to fall away. That's the death cycle with Scorpio energy. But that's the Phoenix rising. She's howling at the moon. You may also feel very frustrated in that instance going forward. But we don't feel a lot of pain around that. Where one time there was a lot of pain, those swords have begun to fall out. And alone we stand, pregnant with brand new ideas with the Nine of Cups. There's more than enough abundance to go around. And the King of Pentacles, this is having enough to go around. You could be dealing with a masculine earth energy as well, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and there may be a brand new commitment, marriage, or something like that, learning more coming in, Taurus energy, but it is committing to that energy. And an Ace of Wands, it's a brand new fiery opportunity. And it's going, that opportunity, that commitment, that King energy is going to finalize something. It's going to close out. That world energy closes out an old cycle. And it's going to allow us to release a lot of frustration here. We're going to find ourselves very abundant. Look at that card. The Nine of Pentacles. For someone, this is going to feel like a tower. But that has to go away so that we can allow new expansion to come in. There's going to be a resting period here, and it's going to end conflict. That Five of Swords is coming in reverse. It's going to end it in our head, and we're going to be able to walk away to find that cup. Be careful of the Knight of Wands. If you're dealing with someone who has that energy, or it could be a younger fire sign, they're non-committal, okay? Hanging yourself in this Two of Pentacles energy will leave you feeling left out, so don't do that. Or someone else could feel that way. But welcoming opportunities where we can have teamwork is the best, and that may happen through your work. Something we can tangibly work toward and commit to. That's coming up, and that's going to feel like justice. It's going to balance everything. There may be some travel coming up. It may take some patience with this. Cancer and Sagittarian energy coming up. But we're going to find ourselves feeling a lot of love and abundance here with the Queen of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And it's the ultimate happiness here. That is a great reading, Libra. That really, really is. So let's pull an Oracle of Pluto to close out the reading for my Libra collective and see what messages we have coming up for this Pluto shift that we've gone into of Aquarius. With Pluto shifting into Aquarius, it's what is good for ourselves and the collective. How can we grow this abundance? Build a legacy that feeds yourself and others. The Swallow. Let's see what that card is about for my Libras. Page 19. That is a 10. So you are definitely completing something that has been a long, arduous battle. Hope, optimism, last steps on a journey, and trust. The swallow has deep ties to sailors and naval companies across the world. In the UK, a sailor earns a swallow tattoo for every 5,000 nautical miles they travel. So, lore among sailors is that seeing a swallow is a sure sign you're approaching land, even if you can't see it yet. It represents the end of the journey back home. And I've been saying this on every reading because it keeps coming up that with the North Node in Pisces right now, it's about walking in faith. Just because you cannot see what's coming up forward doesn't mean that you don't have good things coming. It's just that we're having to do it a little more on faith now. The swallow card in this deck represents a similar statement, one of hope, optimism, and trust, and it is a sure sign that you are nearing the completion of a cycle in some way. Remember, I said this equates the number 10, which is the end of a cycle, because to go back, we get back to the aces after the 10. So the last steps of this journey are in front of you, even if you can't see them or are having trouble believing they're there. Muster whatever strength and resiliency you can and trust that you have nearly made it. Okay? This may require faith in something higher or bigger than yourself. Yeah, something divine and omnipotent that sees the grand plan. Remember I said this says look at the bigger picture? If you were looking for a sign, Libra, here it is. Trust that you are fully supported in this journey and will be carried where you need to go when you need to be there. Okay? Whatever the end of this cycle represents for you, know that hope is present. Okay? Find a way to grab onto it and trust that after being out at sea for so long, your landing on solid ground is imminent. All right? So, when was the last time you experienced an undeniable synchronicity in it all? An alignment of so many serendipitous events that it couldn't be anything other than fate? Well, try to grab onto that feeling now and know that some magic is afoot. Do you believe in magic? Well, I hope you do. All right, Libra, that was your message. Much love, light to you and yours. If you'd like a personal reading, please let me know. All that information is in the About section. And until next time, love and light.